to my channel. We continue our project, day 6 of 100. Today I want to work on CRUD operations: create, read, update, and delete. We are focusing on the user's blueprint today, and I already created all the operations: create, read, update, and delete. Also show you how to paginate the posts. If there are hundreds of posts in your application, you don't want to show all of them. You just want to show maybe 20 of them, maybe 25, maybe 30, and the person would be able to go to the next page to see another 30 or whatever remaining content that you have. So we go to our user's blueprint. Here are all the templates that I created. Create post, delete post, edit post. And I also created additional functionality where we would keep track of edit history. When the person creates a post and they try to edit it, we want to track who edited that post. Because sometimes the administrator would edit something that a user posts. Maybe they posted something that is not allowed. We want to be able to edit that. So we go to the routes of the user's blueprint. So I imported the login user, current user. We imported this library, div library. And the reason I imported this is because we want to make sure that we want to compare their old post to the new post. Here in the user function, I didn't add login required. We need to add login required here because we want to make sure that only the login user can see the user page. And here, the create function that I created, it doesn't take anything. It has the get and post methods, and this form, post form, I created a post form in our forms file here. So when the form is authenticated, it is validated on submit, the post will be created. It will have the title and the body and the user ID that created the post, and we will add to the database. And here we will flash a message to the user informing them that the post was created, and then we will redirect them to the main index. Otherwise, we show the template create post, and we will pass the form to the template. The next function is the edit post function, and this function is to edit the post that's already in the database. We accept the ID of the post. We also require the user is logged in, and we query the post from the database. If the post doesn't exist, if the user already deleted it, it will show a page not found here. We check if the post author is also the person who's logged in. If it's not, then we will show you are not allowed. It's for forbidden operation. We will abort the entire operation. We will here, if the user that is currently logged in is also the owner of the post, we want to instantiate the form so that we can accept the edits. Also here, later when we create our admin blueprint, we want to modify this because we want to allow super admins and moderators to be able to edit and delete the posts. So we will probably create, either we will create a decorator, an admin decorator here, or we will say if the post author is equal to the current user, or current user is admin or super admin or moderator, then we will allow the operation to continue. Here, if the form is validated, we will accept the old title and body. We also accept the new title and body. And if the old title is not equal to new title, or old body is not equal to old body, the user essentially created a new content. We will setting equal the title to the new title, and we will be setting the body to the new body. And also here, I added in the table, I added last edited by. I added this field to track who edits the post. We will check the post was edited by the poster, or it's edited by the admin or the moderator or whatever the user that running the app. Here also we will track the timestamp. Here I created div. We're not saving the duplicate. We're not saving the old title, the new title, and the difference, whatever the new title that they created. We don't want to have duplicate data. We are only interested in the difference between their old title and the new title. We want to avoid duplicates here. Title div. We will use join statement, and you will see it when we run the application. And here is the same thing. The body div. We only interested in the body difference, and here we combine both of them just to show what's going on, what has been changed there. This statement is what the user will see when they query the edit history. Here we will save the record, edit history, edit record. We will save it to the database. We will save the post ID. We will save the editor ID, user ID, and whatever the combined difference is. And we submit the database, the record to the database, and we commit. And here we inform the user that the post was updated, and we redirect them to the main index. And at the bottom of this edit function, we show the edit post HTML, and we pass the form to the template. We also pass the post. We accept the get request and the post request. We also accept the post ID. Here we have an empty form. We have we query the post. Otherwise, we return 404. If the post author is not equal to the current logged in user, we show 403 error. We validate the form. And if the form is validated, then we delete the post. We flash a message to the user informing them that the post was deleted. Then we redirect them to the main index. Here is the rendering of the delete post template, the title. We pass the form and the post that is being deleted. This function is edit post history. This is a way to track the edits of posts. So it will first take in the post ID. It will query the post, otherwise 404, and it will get all the edit histories of a post in a descending order. The newest post would be shown, and here we return the template associated with that edit post history. The title is edit post history, and we pass the post and edit histories. If we go to our forms in the user's blueprint, I created 3 forms here. Empty form, and I use empty form in delete functions when you don't have any data to pass. And here the other 2 forms are a post form and edit form. And post form takes a title, a body, and submit. And the title has 140 characters length, and the edit post form also has 140 characters. So this is the forms file. In the models.py, here in the user model, we have the posts that the user has. We have edited posts, so this will track the posts that the user edited. In the post model, we have the user ID that owns the post. We have last edited by ID. This is going to track the ID of the post editors. Here we'll track the relationship between the user and the post. And here is the edit histories that will create a relationship between the post model and the edit history model. In the edit history model, we have the primary key ID, the post ID, which is related to the post ID. We also have a relationship to the user table, so we know which user has edits. Here is the timestamp, and here is the difference between the old post data and the new data. Here is the post and editor relationships. So this is models.py file. In our templates, in the user's blueprint, we created create a post. which is not something new. We have a title, we have a body. We made sure that this is accessible to the blind using screen readers. Have delete template, same thing here. We made sure that the template is accessible to the blind. Because I'm blind, I use screen readers. So I added ARIA labels. So we show the title, the timestamp. We show the edit histories. We show the user wants to edit instead. In the edit post history is the same idea. We show who posted the original post, the timestamp, the author, the body, and we pre-populate the content. And here's the form that you will edit the post. And we will ask if the user wants to delete the post instead. In the edit post history, we check if there is edit histories. If there isn't, we show there is no edit histories. Otherwise, we show the list of edits that the user made, and we return to the index, or we return to the edit post. Inside main blueprint, which will display the posts. In the main routes, we have a pagination. We imported the empty form. We imported the login required, logout user, current user, and we protected the index in login required. So we say page. We query the current page and we set it to number 1 in the index. And here we create a pagination for all the posts that the current user has in a descending order. So the newest post will appear, and it will have 25 posts per page. Here is the post pagination items form, empty form, and we pass the posts, the paginations, and the form to the index template. I also modified the base.html. I modified the navigation links, because before, when person minimizes the window, all the links would crowd the upper half of the page. But now, when the user minimizes the page, there will be a menu. It will be collapsed into a menu. Let's run the program and see if our CRUD operations work. So we are already logged in, and here in the index page, we can create a post. We can create a new post, new content. So you can see the flash message appears, and here's our post. We can edit, we can delete, and here it shows the timestamp. Here's the content, and here is the user that posted the post. We can edit, and it's already pre-populated content. Can say added it. The flash message appears, and if we go to edit again and we go to edit history, there is one edit, and as you can see here, there is this plus new content added. Here's what we added. So we can go back to the edit page. We can try to delete this post. If we want to delete, we can say delete. So it's been deleted. So this is how the form works. Let's test the pagination. We will create a lot of posts. Flask shell from app import db. We can say from app models import all, and we will have the user ID here. There's the user ID. We will create 30 posts for item in range 30. You would say post title item body item user ID db session add post commit. So now we have 30 posts. So when we run the application, we can see the pagination working. So if we refresh the page, as you can see, here are all the posts. It will be 25 posts per page. And here at the bottom, you can see newer, older, and you can go to a specific page. You can go to 2. We only have 2 pages. We only have 30 posts. 25 would be occupied by the first page, and 5 would be occupied by the next. So if we say older posts, we go to the next page, it will only have 5. So I think that would be it for this video. Please give this video a like, subscribe, and if you want to see the code, I will be posting in the description below. Find it there, and I will see you next time.